Oh, hello and welcome to This Week in Blockgame for the last week of October 2024. I'm AlphaZuma, and this is my recap. We are going to do the format in reverse this week because, past me... Yes, an invulnerability potion. Good. Past me. What you doing? Oh yeah, I'm just over here, fishing in the Badlands, looking for some bad fish. I see, and you're doing that while gathering candy in Candy Box. Yes, I'm gathering candy while I do that, yes. Shouldn't you, I don't know, be making an intro for this week? Oh, yeah, that. I've been too lazy to do that. Thanks for doing that, future me. Hey, do I ever beat this final quest? Not yet, past me. Not yet. Oh, also, look what happens when I move OBS over here. So I guess that leaves me at the end of the week to do the intro. Because everything's already done. I've already done the leaderboard check-in. Let's go there. Alrighty. Well, it is Spoopy Day, October 31st, and we're going to take a look at the leaderboards. We don't have a lot to update y'all on this week while we look at these here leaderboards because, like I said last week, yep, Thor's got a bunch of cool stuff going on. He was throughout the week, there was the Ashes of Creation going on. There's he's going to be doing Monster Hunter. He was doing a bunch of cool stuff. So on stream, he spent, I think, one stream this week poking around at alchemy. And if you look at the top there, little Mr. Emerald Blaze has come up a lot since last week to this week. The nation of Nevermore apparently pooled their resources and got Emerald Blaze to 20 so they could get sweet tea. Because you need to be level 20 to get to the teas. I think Thor calculated on stream. It was a lot of essence and a lot of coin. But, Emerald Blaze is up there. And the reason that's so spectacular is that alchemy still needs a lot more work. But that I think is a pretty short but simple update of the leaderboards for the week. And not really a whole lot to report on the game changing. Thor did some work on alchemy, yes, and that's not done or in the game yet. So, look forward to a future week to see more updates. So that brings us, of course, to how my week went. What was I up to? And since we're doing things in reverse this week, I might as well bring up my race to the corner for 5K that we did this week. That just happened this afternoon, and I have to report, of course, that at 5:19, Blue Panda 22 slapped up a screenshot just 4 minutes before I could do so. So, looks like we're gonna have to be paying out this here 5K to Blue Panda 22. I got them into a group right when I got my post up and they got their post up, and I went, "Where are you?" And then I opened my inventory and noticed that I had forgotten my obsidian, and I was at the corner of the Murkheim map with no portal. And I went, "Hey, I forgot. Hey, look, some deep plate." I said, "Hey, I forgot obsidian. I can't go meet you and pay you right now. I mean, uh-oh." And then Blue Panda said, I don't have it either. I also don't have obsidian with me. So, yeah. I begged off work so that I could do the race at 5 o'clock, and, I didn't have time. So, I don't have a clip for paying Blue Panda, but Blue Panda, this is your money here. It's not mine. It's yours. So, I need to find you as soon as we were both on, and get you all monies. And that was so much fun. We're going to do it again. If you're watching and you're in the Blockgame, this is the Murkheim map for this week. Dang it, I forgot to get an end shot. My internet actually went down when I ran home to do this, and I was scared. I'm like, come back, internet. We need to race. It worked. Blue Panda won fair and square, and so next Thursday, when Murkheim resets, if you get to the corner and you go onto the Discord, and go into Blockgame screenshots and screenshot yourself in the corner of the world before I do, you get, I realize that if a bunch of people do it, no. The first player to get to the corner will get 5K from me. Unless, of course, I win, and then I'll pay myself 5K. So from there, how did my explorations in Murkheim go? This is last week's map, not this week's map, guys. I switched it back over. We explored a bunch of ocean. This was the test from last week to see how fast I can make it to the corner. And then, you know, we kind of roamed around on our free time. And I went back to, like, being really meticulous about uncovering the map wherever I found water. And then, here I went on a big old adventure with a good friend of mine. I actually can't include this adventure in this week with the Golden Nord, so I'll put that, you think I'll put that together next week, as it's getting late already on Thursday and I want to get this video out. Also, we're gonna go to the project I've been up to. Also, this is Blue Panda's gold, don't throw it around. Right, over to me. So cooking's been in the game for a little while now, just about over a month, and we have been, you know, doing a little bit of cooking here and there. What am I making? Yes, I've been doing a little bit of cooking here and there, getting some levels, and I'm up to level 10. I realized I have been, you know, honestly saving my daily quest tokens to maybe do some cooking quests in the future. And the problem is that everything at level 20 is locked behind a recipe. So, I mentioned in a previous episode that now, while wearing ranger armor, I can do sunken cells all on my own. I decided to see how many times I'd have to go through sunken cells to get myself some recipes for cooking. So I decided to start recording the end of every single sunken run and see how long it took me to get a recipe. Just one, that's all we're looking for. So here's my all my attempts until I did so. Clear number 1, 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Well, I just started Solo 14, and I came across the first boss room. The skull was gone, so someone had gone in. And player runs in and goes, "Oh, I just died in there on the boss. Was anyone else here?" I'm like, "No." Well, we joined up in a party real quick. And it's like, well, let's hope you get your stuff back. And we hop in, and he gets his stuff back. And then the stuff drops in the middle of the room, and I click/roll. And he goes, "Oh, no, you can continue your solo. I'll just tag along." And so I was like, okay. And we get all the way here to the end, and it drops a fish jam 3, first recipe of food I've ever seen, drops in this hole right here, and yeah, I felt bad. I rolled for it. I was like, let's roll for it, and he won. So we keep going. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Where is it now? 19, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 33, 33. Lemon arrow god. Get wrecked. Well, maybe not. Maybe I suck. 34, 35, 36. And I do not even get the pleasure of capturing my reaction. 3 weeks into doing this, I've beat the first boss, no problem. The loot falls from the ceiling, I grab it and run on. I hit another chest, and when I look in my inventory, what is there? A well-seasoned salmon. We did it, and I didn't even notice it drop. Oh, this is so special. I mean, I'm gonna eat it right now, just in case anything else happens. Oh, you have learned how to craft a well-seasoned salmon. Oh, I will forever treasure that. Forever. Yeah, that drove me a bit insane. Yeah, that's right. Took me 36 tries. Gee. It was not fun, and then it was fun, and then it was all not fun all over again. Unbelievable. And I'll tell you what, once again, 64 Dirt had a part in this story that I didn't really get to record. For heaven's sakes. It's ridiculous. I recorded some, but not all, but... I came across 64 Dort running Sunken, I think is somewhere in the 20s? Like 22, 23? And, and they were excited. They're like, ooh, let's get you one. And 64's like, oh, now I'm invested. You're gonna get this thing. So we ran it again. And then 64's like, the game demands sacrifice. That's what. And on the next run, 64 just took off all their armor and died in the middle of the first boss fight in order to give me good luck. It didn't work. And so, yeah, we made it all the way to 36. And I, once again, didn't record 64's antics. It's unbelievable. But we have ourselves the recipe of a well-seasoned salmon. Ha-ha! And at that rate, I mean, getting into these other recipes could take hundreds of runs of Sunken, which is great. Anyways, we now have a well-seasoned salmon. I'm not even level 20 yet, but it's glorious, and I'm very excited to cook it the minute I get to level 20. Very cool. I'll tell you what, this warning you're in a siege zone thing is making me spooped out. I don't really exactly know what it means, but that'll be a story for next week, because it's about time to leave y'all for this week. Before you go, we got the Golden Nord, whose skin is the Groot, in the game and played with him for hours and hours and hours yesterday on Wednesday. And I think next week I will try to put in a story.
Oh, my potatoes. Hello?
Hello.
Okay. Potatoes?
I do not need potatoes any longer now.
You sure, dude? I know a guy.
But the ending of that story is that the Golden Nord has moved on and created his own town. He's moved out. I've got, I don't know, 12, 13 gigs of the recording that adventure we had. And that will need some pouring over and storytelling put over the top. So that'll be what happens next week. So, with that, thanks for watching. And I will see you next week. Bye-bye.